Yes. Good morning once again. Andy Livingston here for another reasoning. Um, this morning is kinda the morning for serious reasoning. Yeah. Um, I I deliberately stayed away from this reasoning in a fulsome way because so may I talk about the American election. Yes. And I have friends, good friends and family in the States who, from just reasoning with them, we know them kind of have a political bias and they were going to vote a certain way. Now, I thought that I would want to put out a piece that goes contrary to that. And you never know where a piece like this reach, you know what I mean? And one may say, have the ability to influence people in any way or form. So we stay away from that. See? And so we're going to do a piece now and me hope my brethren them understand who Andy Livingston is and that our friendship is strong enough to get past certain things that I may say here. You know, people have to understand say Andy Livingston is a man where I go speak the truth as him see it. You know what I mean? And so we hope that this the friendships that I have built over the years will surpass this. We'll talk about the loss of Kamala Harris. I mean use the word loss because I think say my thoughts are that Trump was there for the taking. Yes? But that Kamala was a really weak candidate and was not able to capitalize on the real weaknesses that Trump presented. See? And so that I don't miss anything, I'm going, as usually, normally I kind of just freestyle, have my thoughts and kind of just, express them. But this time I'm going to read. I'm going to ask you to bear with me. See? I'm going to read in our style. See? Trying to stick to what you're used to. So, again, I said Kamala presented a weak candidacy. See? Kamala ran for the presidency in 2020. In the Democratic primaries, she was unable to secure even one single vote and had to withdraw from the race for lack of support. Now it leads me to ask myself and ask this question. What did the Democrats know at that time about Kamala? Why they refused to offer her any support? All right, so she was then selected as vice president to what turned out to be a very weak president. See? So this now saddled her with any baggage that our boss would have carried. Anything where you think about Biden, I go come down pan Kamala head. Yes? As now a candidate for president. See? Kamala was assigned the job by the administration for deal with the affairs at the border. She inherited this problem. Trump as president himself would have inherited this problem. See? But through some executive order, Trump kind of did set up some systems at the border. See? But what them do? When them come in, them dismantle them thing there. And so whatever they were trying was not working. See? And Kamala failed miserably. and just was not really doing the job to the point where in an interview, when them asked her about the border, she really, as it turns out, she never even visit the border. You know what I mean? So it kind of beg the questions of how prepared was Kamala for this kind of assignment. See? So fast forward to our ascension to the presidency. I would say ascension because Kamala was not elected in the democratic traditions of America. She was just foisted upon the American people just for expediency. Even against the advice of those wiser heads in the Democratic Party. Obama being one. Even though Obama turned around for show him full support. Obama never wanted to have her just shoved in. Obama wanted to see a process, and that never happened. See? So she became a candidate of convenience, and one ill-prepared for the cut and thrust of presidency and the presidential campaign, which usually involved the press grilling each candidate on the hard questions of policy position, the history and antecedents of the candidate, and just questions to test whether the candidate can think on their feet. See, to go around this, the party employed a tactic of just sending her to do interviews with obviously paid press people who, as Steve Harvey said, were just throwing her alley-oop questions, setting her up for the slam dunk. See? So when she was faced now with a few of the interviews where she was required to answer real questions, America saw her granting limited time to these networks. And then when she actually did it, she tried to filibuster, to just talk, and waste the time so that she don't get no question. See? And when she did try to answer some question, she kind of just meandered her way round and round. See? Just saying a whole heap of thing. You know what them call word salad? See? Just a lot of verbiage. To actually say nothing. Never really answer no question. Couldn't work, so. See? There's also the history that she had as, in California as DA, where her policies led to lengthy sentences for black men for simple marijuana charges. You know what I mean? And this thing of truancy, where she was locking up parents for the truancy of their children, led to an imbalance in who would have been locked up. So it more affected what she now called her people. Black people was more affected. And black people not blind. You know, see it? So when she played the race card in an attempt to show up the black support, this backfired big time. People are now more informed. The things like the internet, everything is there. See? And they're into policy over race. People now fall for no race thing no more. More than so. You know what I mean? There's also the weariness of the African American community where they are now recognizing that they have been supporting a party for nearly 70 years with nothing tangible to show for it. In the face of this, there's no footage. There is footage of an interview where Kamala said right now, she's not there for do nothing specifically for black people, you know. You know? You see when she do that, while she declare her black heritage, and people remember say them get Obama before, and never get nothing tangible for them vote. You know what I mean? Just that them just was wed slavishly to what is now being called the Democratic plantation. You know what I mean? Kamala was also just rabidly promoting this wokeness thing. People tired of the foolishness. Boy can be girl, girls can be boys, men can have baby and them rubbish with them. And them something that she was out there promoting. You know? Down to homosexuals became tired. The homosexual, a lot of homosexuals just want to simply be homosexual. That is what they are. That's what them DNA say. That's how them feel about themselves. You know, so the homosexual just want to know, so well, you know, we're two consulting, you know, two people who are doing thing. And we have a right to do it. That's all them want. We are two consenting is the word. Adults. I just want to do them thing. You know what I mean? So this LGBTQI is something where that's me say down to the homosexual tired of it. And then she choose as a running mate now, a brethren, who a put tampon in a boy's bathroom. What kind of something that? And you ask me now as a Jamaican for give some, well, me not have a vote, but for give verbal support to that. Moral support to that. That don't make no sense. You know? So, being short on policy and carrying the weight of Biden's failure, Kamala attempted to run a campaign on what she and her party saw as the weaknesses of Donald Trump. Big mistake. Big mistake. Donald Trump in the political arena is still an unknown factor, an outsider. Yeah? It's a dice where you roll. You don't know whether he might go left or right. Yeah? And so them try tag him with something. Them try criminalize him with some bullshit charge. Label him as everything racist, misogynistic, fascist. Everything were devilish. That became what them say about this man. And I use the press. Yo, MSNBC, CNN, 24/7, they pan this thing so they became campaign tools rather than a place where you go forget your news and your information, you know. People see through that. Because Kamala would do an interview and say one thing, and it sound fool. And when you go up on MSNBC or one of them places where them I use, they must say a totally different thing and I try polish it up and thing. People saw through all of that. See? Another problem they would have is that Trump was already president and people saw what he did as president. You know what I mean? Them know say them pocket did feel bad. I have cousin will call me, you know. I say, boy, another Monday, you know, I used to eat food, you know. I mean, I talk about man with hustle. I talk about worker. Legal worker in the place. Say, things is better. So, them something that no things where you can't go around because people know what they had experienced. So, and people who did not follow Donald Trump over the years know that historically Donald Trump was a Democrat, funded the party, funded 2 black presidential candidates in Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, and was the darling of the black press at the time, being friends with none other than Oprah Winfrey and all of them. Even Jai Reid, the man said, did love him and everybody on him did nice. See? Them know say Trump was the man who funded Nelson Mandela visit when him come to the West here, you know. See? When South Africa just come out of a party where America used to support. See? Trump was the man who fly Mandela come out West. See? So this lie that Trump was racist, never a hole no water. Trump is a man who just talk things out time out. I know a whole heap of people like that. See? There was the owner for IRA FM, Mr. Young. Who knew that man? You'd have got there and him just talk some things out and him call him staff. Hey girl, hey! But them love him because them know how to talk, Mr. Young talk. Him treated them good. He appreciated their efforts and showed it. One of our most hated politicians, seeing Everald Warmington out here. Everybody hate Wami. Well, on the thing say everybody hate Wami. Me have brethren who used to drive. I'm going to put with this. Me have brethren who used to drive for the ministry. Work closely with Everald Warmington. We'll tell you that are the nicest man he ever worked with. And he was working with different ministers who, through change of government, through cabinet reshuffle and them thing there. So he was seeing and working along with many different ministers. And nobody not like Wami. Me not like Wami. See? The man said Wami are the best man you could have worked with. Treat you so good. All you had to do was do your job. Well, Trump is a man like that. We just chat anything come out of his mouth. Yeah? But how come a man like Al Sharpton, who the man that help out there, are saying racist? Them a collect the spending for do it. Steve Harvey them and the whole of them. And I try sway black people to support a party we're now involved in those straight rubbish. See? Because that's one of the things we beat Kamala, you know. Outside of our lack of preparedness. She's saddled with a party with us. Today you can't recognize. See? A party when you believe in a freedom of speech. Where if you're in the press and talk certain things, them shut you down, them send them emissaries to shut you down. A party totally sold out to sponsors. Totally support, so I am sold out to the Israeli lobby, which is for another discussion. But this is a party when I have no direction anymore. A party where black people can't recognize except the tribalist minded black people who just can't think for themselves. Wedded to a system and just love that kind of a thing. Me love my party, me love my party. Again, I know enough of my friend them go and vex feet. But you can only vex for a minute. See it? Because my name Andy Livingston, and if you value my friendship, then you screw for a minute and know that you just undo that. Yeah. We don't really take back talk. When we think about the thing and know say the truth we are talk, we not take it back. Gone are the days when people are suck up identity, politics, rasta. You know see it? And that is what lost Kamala the election. The dependence on things like identity politics, on things like a vilification of the opponent. To me, all Kamala had to do was come state some good policy positions. Getting people to understand that, okay, I'm a part of an administration, but the president called the shots. And I am working under those directives. But me now, at bat, will have to change some positions based on her personal beliefs, her personal deductions, her personal assessment of what the country needs. And put some policy positions forward. Yeah? Hail your boss for the good things. But just say, well, this now is my course for chart. She was unable to do that. Yeah? And I have friends who say, well, but the lady was a DA and she a big lawyer. Well, let me tell you. The doctor, the lawyer, the whoever the guy is, when him come to fix my car, him have to know about cars. So it don't make sense you tell me about prosecutor and courthouse and rare. Can you fix my road? can you negotiate peace deals? Where is your head in terms of how you see the rest of the world? Let me ask Kamala, who is America's clearest and most dangerous enemy at this time? My words. Kamala said Iran. Iran? So that means all we then are seeing now, is not war of ideas to come. It's more bombs for go drop on Iran. When Iran just round there try to defend for themselves. Seeing? Caught up in a little thing with Israel because or whatever that is. Seeing? Kamala, your clear and present danger is China. The Chinese economy are kicking your ass all over the street. It is ideas that will save America, not bombs, my girl. Russia is not your problem. Russia the way around so. So this propping up of Russia as this clear and present danger and this big enemy. Like I hear a man say last night, America the way over east here so, the way over west here so, and Russia the way around so. America surrounded by this big old sea. Well, not surrounded, but on two sides of this big old sea. Seen? Probably the biggest nuclear arsenal in the world. And the brethren say the best trained fighting force in the world. Who want to test that? And you did talk about Iran as your enemy. It just shows that you're not thinking for yourself. You're not bringing any new thought to the table. The war hawk is done. Those are the things that Kamala failed to grasp. You know what I mean? How will she rebound from this? I don't know. I think she'll now end up on the scrap heap of presidential hopefuls who failed. What will Donald Trump do at bat? For a whole other conversation. But as at now, 10 o'clock this morning, Kamala lost the election to him. A candidate that might have been there for the taking. If only Kamala had engaged at the grey matter between her 2 ears. Sound tough, don't? Oh, Olivia said this about another Jamaican. Hey. If you don't like it tough, that's how I see it. See? Yeah, man. One love and me out. Yeah.